Yes, good evening everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. This is DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series. So daily we are discussing 10 MCQs, but yesterday we could not have sessions. So today we'll discuss 20 MCQs based on last 2 days current affairs. And this is class 263. The lead topic for today is white phosphorus munitions. It was in news because one of the international NGO had the allegations against Israel that it was using white phosphorus munitions. So that's why it is in news. We will cover this topic. Last year also it was in news with the same reason. But before that, there is small announcement related to GS Foundation batch going to start from the 24th of June 2024 with economy as well as the history module simultaneously. To attend the strategy session, both online as well as offline, you can attend at morning 11 for economy and for history and art and culture in the same day afternoon 2:30 p.m. And thereafter you can decide to join these let's say classes, GS Foundation batch. You can also join the module wise, let's say if we are weak in economy or history, then you can join the module wise batches also. Now daily we are also discussing one quotation which is helping us to prepare for mains examination. Yes, so today's quotation is, there are risks and costs. There are risks and costs to the action. Okay, and yes, the quote is by J.F. Kennedy. What he is saying, there are risk and cost to action, but they are far less than the long range of risk of comfortable inaction. Yes, that is true and very important in our life also. Whenever we decide to do something in our life, so we need to also focus on taking risk. जैसे हम प्रीलिम्स में जो है तो कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क लेना जरूरी है हमारे प्रीलिम्स में, because if you want to cross that line, the cutoff line, then we need to take some risk. So there are risk and costs to action. हम कोई भी एक्शन लेते हैं तो थोड़े से रिस्क होता है, तेरे नेगेटिव कॉस्ट होता है उसका, ठीक है, देयर कैन बी नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट, but they are far less than the long range risk of comfortable inaction. That means if you do not take action in a particular situation, it can have far reaching repercussions. Okay, so you can take any example. Let's say you are a civil servant and in a particular emergency like situation, you do not know what to do. Okay, but still you have to take certain actions based on your, let's say, presence of mind, your understanding, your experience, your knowledge. But if you do not take any action, then there can be severe repercussions. Let's say there is a riot like situation. In such situation, if you do not take action, then there can be, life of the people can be, we can say, at the cost. So negative cost is far more if you take, if you do not take any action. तो इसी तरीके से आपको elaborate करना है इसको. Okay, fine. Now moving on. Yes. So let's discuss now 20 MCQs. These are the 10 topics, and further 10 topics we'll discuss. These are the 20 topics. So let's go in detail and one by one solve these MCQs. The first MCQ is about the white phosphorus. So we have to identify the correct. I told you the context. Yes, about the white phosphorus, it is a chemical waxy solid substance typically appearing yellowish and colorless. So this is the characteristic. We can say this is correct. It is harmful to humans by all routes of exposure. So if it is inhaled or let's say it get mixed with the oxygen, then it can burn at very high temperature, then it can result into severe burns. So it can reignite due to contact with oxygen. This is correct. And that's why it is traditionally conventional weapons होता है जो white phosphorus munitions, like World War I में first time use किया गया था. Now it is banned under the Chemical Weapons Convention. Now you should know that these munitions are not banned under chemical weapons. This is not considered as chemical weapon under Chemical Weapons Convention. Rather, they are regulated under international humanitarian laws, or we can say that under Convention on certain conventional weapons, which came into force in 1983. So it is regulated under these, we can say, so it is not banned. It is incorrect. So only 3 statements are correct about it. Okay, white phosphorus munitions. Now, next question. The term NEO, it was in news recently. And what is it? A newly discovered protein found in bacterium Klebsiella pneumoniae. Okay, so what is this? This bacteria is having this unique kind of protein, neoprotein, and which helps it to have a kind of protection against bacteriophagus. What are bacteriophagus? They are basically bacteria eating or bacteria killing viruses. ठीक है, तो ये न्यूज में था. This is very important discovery. Why? Because certain bacteria which become resistant, so antibacterial resistance जिसको हम बोलते हैं, antimicrobial resistance जो है AMR, that is becoming that is going to be next pandemic ऐसा predict किया जाता है. तो उससे related हमें काफी ज्यादा अभी research हो सकता है, and this can be a kind of, we can say, new way in that direction. So A is the correct answer. Now moving on. Yes, regarding Dnipro city, yes, Dnipro river, you may have come across many times in news last 2 years because of Ukraine-Russia war. Yes, it is located in Ukraine, but in which part? It is not located in western, rather in eastern part of Ukraine. It is not the largest city. One can use the logic. Kyiv, that is capital city of Ukraine, is the largest. This is the 4th largest city because there are Kharkiv and Odessa. They are one of the largest cities. It is considered as one of the principal industrial centers. This is true, we can say. ठीक है, तो first 2 are incorrect, third is correct. Only one statement is correct about it. So A is the correct answer. Dnipro river is very important and it drains into Black Sea. ठीक है, ये देखिए Dnipro river जो आ रही है वो Black Sea में जाती है. Right. Now about H5N2, this was in news. H5N2 bird flu or avian influenza virus जो है, it is a subtype of avian influenza A virus. This is correct. Recently it was in news because in Mexico it was let's say found that first death because of this particular virus. तो इसलिए ये न्यूज में था. It has been first reported in poultry in China. This is incorrect. First reported in Mexico, and the first death, human death, also recorded there. So first, that is one only is the correct answer about this strain. Okay, avian influenza virus. Right. Next, Telemanas initiative. This was started by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in 2022. In 2022. So Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, this is incorrect. As the name suggests, Telemanas, something related to, we can say that telemedicine, and Manas means mental health. So basically it is mental health assistance and networking across the states, the full form. It aims to empower India's youth by offering necessary skills and training to increase their chances of getting jobs. This is incorrect. It is not skill development scheme. ठीक है, तो we have to identify the correct, neither one nor two is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. ठीक है, all right. Next, lakes in news and the states where they are located. So Hussain Sagar correctly match हमें देखना है. Hussain Sagar everyone knows, it is located in Telangana. Hyderabad city के यहाँ पर ही है वो. Assam incorrect. Chandubi is located in Kamrup district of Assam. Gujarat लिखा हुआ है, incorrect है. Hamir Sagar is located in Gujarat. ठीक है, it is located in Gujarat, Hamir Sagar, and Ulsur Lake is located in Bangalore, Karnataka. So only one pair is correctly matched. Answer would be A here. ठीक है, A is the correct answer. Right. Moving on. Next, NHRC, National Human Rights Commission. So yes, it was in news because of different reasons, and also the chairman appointment related to chairman of this commission was in news. It was established in conformity with the Paris Principles. Yes, this is true. In 1990s, early 1990s, the Paris Principles were accepted internationally as a part of human rights protection. And in line with those Paris Principles, National Human Rights Commission Act was enacted in 1992. In 1993, this commission was set up as a statutory body. Only a retired Chief Justice of India can become chairman of NHRC. Earlier, this was the provision. In 2019. This act was amended, and here a judge of Supreme Court or Chief Justice of India, retired Chief Justice of India, can become the chairman of NHRC. So we can say this is incorrect. Its chairman is eligible for further employment. Ineligible, not eligible. ठीक है, members as well as chairman. तो ये जो है incorrect statement है, ये भी incorrect है. Only one statement, that is first one, is correct here. All right, moving on. Yes, recently one study discovered this particular species, Perengotium album, that is capable of degrading polythene in plastic in marine environments. It has been categorized as. So basically the species is the fungus species. Okay, B is the correct answer, and this is unique. Why? Because it is able to degrade the plastic polythene. So this is good thing कि plastic pollution जो है हम कम कर सकते हैं with the help of these microorganisms. Now next, the State of Ocean Report 2024 has been released. The report based question is common question in prelims examination, and in let's say State of Ocean Reports has been released by UNESCO. Now you may get confused कि maritime है, ocean है, तो आप ये mark कर देंगे, but this is incorrect. UNESCO is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. ठीक है? All right. Now the modified Newtonian dynamics. Yes, there was a very good article in the Hindu newspaper talking about how the dark matter and the kind of, let's say, inadequate knowledge about the dark matter, whether it is present or not. Regarding that, this particular modified Newtonian dynamics is proposed by Marday Milgrom in 1982. This is correct. It suggests that gravity behaves differently at low acceleration. Low accelerations regarding the rotation and revolutions of the different planetary bodies. Okay, so this is correct. The theory is successful in predicting galaxy rotation without dark matter. Now, we should be understanding here that it is not successful yet and it has not been directly observed. Not directly observed. So there is conflict between, we can say, this MOND and the classical, let's say, explanation of how different planetary bodies revolve and how there is expansion of universe happens. Okay, so only two, that is B is the correct answer about this. Now, yes, Year of Anthropocene initiative. This initiative is the initiative of some researchers from Birmingham University. This project, Birmingham University experts. So UNEP or WHO का नहीं है, rather this is a kind of, we can say, light painting initiative so as to increase the awareness about air pollution in different countries. तो ये project जो है India और some of the South African countries में भी implement हो रहा है. It aims to improve the combination of art and science to visualize air pollution through light painting. So this is correct. So second statement is correct. B is the correct answer. All right. Next, IPEF program, or let's say initiative, Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. This was launched in 2020 by US President. Okay, this is initiative of USA. ये देखिए इंडिया का और यूएसए का लिखा हुआ है. This is incorrect. It has 14 participating member states representing around 40% of world GDP, including India. ठीक है, India and 7 members of ASEAN and some of the eastern, let's say, East Asian countries. So this is correct statement. So only 2, that is B is the correct answer about IPEF. ठीक है. Now SECL के Sushrat. Now what is this? SECL is basically PSU, public sector undertaking under Ministry of Coal, and this is having one, we can say, corporate social responsibility project or initiative. That is SECL ke Sushrut. Okay, it is launched with the guidance and support of Ministry of Coal, ensuring successful. It was designed to provide free residential medical coaching to class 12 students from economically disadvantaged backgrounds, especially in the cold belt of MP and Chhattisgarh. यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है झारखंड. So this is incorrect. Third statement is incorrect. Only 2 is the correct answer. CSR initiative है ये PSU का. ठीक है. Next. Yes, on the Environment Day, 5th June, our Environment Ministry has announced that Nagi Bird Sanctuary and Nakti Bird Sanctuary, which are located in Bihar, have become the newest Ramsar sites, the international wetlands, we can wetlands of international importance, taking our tally. Earlier it was 80, now it has become 82. So it is important for prelims examination like this. There are match the following type of questions asked or different kinds of questions, and Ramsar sites are important. So A is the answer here. Okay? And it took India, it tally with China, the third largest or highest number of, we can say, Ramsar sites in world. Now, regarding the turmeric production crops से related हमेशा एक question आता है. India is the largest producer, consumer and exporter of turmeric in the world. This is correct. And if you talk about the percentage, world's 80% of turmeric production happens in India. In India, Tamil Nadu is the largest producer. This is incorrect. It is the Andhra Pradesh, then followed by Tamil Nadu. Okay, so this is incorrect. The production of turmeric in India has increased this year. Rather, it has decreased. So there was recent data about this, and compared to last year, this year, the production of turmeric has decreased. So ये भी incorrect है. Only one statement is correct. That is A is the correct answer. All right. Next. Hawking radiation. Now this concept is also important, and it is regarding, we can say, the space science. Particles which are left outside the event horizon while crossing the event horizon are called Hawking radiation. Now this is, we can say, correct. Hawking radiation has been observed only once in 2023 with the help of this observatory. Now this is incorrect. It has not been observed yet. It has not been observed yet. Okay, so this is incorrect. First statement is correct, and answer would be A here about this radiation. ठीक है, ये देखिए, could these black hole morsels finally proven Hawking's in famous theory? ठीक है, तो उससे related है ये. द हिंदू में जो आर्टिकल आया हुआ है साइंस पेज पे. Nota, none of the above. So we have observed recently that in I guess इंदौर जो constituency है वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा नोटा के शेयर था, तो that's why it was in news. It is a voting option on ballot that allows voters to indicate disapproval of all contesting candidates. This is correct. It gives voters the right to reject while maintaining secrecy of their decision. Basically, this was started in 2013 on the direction of Supreme Court, this Nota button. If Nota votes get most number of votes in constituency, then elections are reheld. No, this is incorrect. The second largest vote share getting that candidate in the ranks after Nota will be declared as winner. ठीक है, तो ये हमारे पास अभी तक इलेक्टोरल रिफॉर्म्स आया नहीं है, and that is being demanded through various petitions in the Supreme Court. ठीक है, so B is the correct answer. Right. Next, Five Eyes Alliance or Intelligence Alliance of 5 countries. 5 Eyes जिसको बोलते हैं. So basically it is the Canada, USA, UK, and from the we can say this side of the Pacific there is Australia and New Zealand. ठीक है, न्यूजीलैंड. तो ये 5 कंट्रीज है, इसमें जापान नहीं है. सो यहाँ पे देखिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यूके, यूएस, न्यूजीलैंड इज देयर. तो इसमें से 4 है, एंड देन देयर इज कनाडा. ओके, सो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर अबाउट दिस. देन द 19th क्वेश्चन, depreciation of rupee. So recently it was in news, let's say our rupee depreciated against the dollar recently, and that's why it was in news. Correct statement. Currency depreciation is fall in value of the currency vis-a-vis other currency, international currency, in a floating exchange rate system. Especially we consider against the US dollar, जो standard currency है, all countries, most of the countries they use that. So this is correct. ठीक है, तो depreciation and devaluation में difference यही होता है. Devaluation is done artificially by the government of that country, and that is not considered as good economics. ठीक है, तो ये जो है डिमांड एंड सप्लाई के हिसाब से वो डिप्रिशिएट अप्रिशिएट होता है करेंसी इन फ्लोटिंग exchange rate. RBI can sell foreign exchange reserves, encourage capital inflows in NRI deposits to control depreciation of rupee. That is true. This will increase the inflow of dollar, and because of that there will be depreciation of rupee will stop. ठीक है, तो दोनों स्टेटमेंट सही है. C is the correct answer about this. Now the last question for the day. Yes, Central Excise Bill was introduced recently, and the Central Board of Direct Taxes has adopted this. तो एक्साइज जो होता है इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स होता है, तो उससे भी आप लॉजिक यूज करिए. इट इज द सेंट्रल बोर्ड ऑफ इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस एंड कस्टम्स, CBIC. तो इनकरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट है. वंस एनेक्टेड द बिल शैल रिप्लेस द सेंट्रल एक्साइज टैरिफ एक्ट. दिस इज इनकरेक्ट. इट विल replace Central Excise Act of 1944, not this one. This governs the levy of indirect taxes, while this particular act classifies different goods on which this excise tax, or we can say the indirect taxes, are levied. So this is incorrect, this is incorrect, both statements are incorrect. D is the correct answer about this. All right, so these are the 20 MCQs of the day, and once again the GS Foundation batch is going to start from the 24th of June. Those who want to join and do prepare for this prelims UPSC examination for 2025 year, so they can attend this session which is free and open to all on 24th of June in morning 11 and afternoon 2:30. So thereafter, by looking at the quality of the faculties and the way we are going to teach in the foundation batch, you can join this particular course. So to inquire more about these